Well, today I'm going to show you how to construct these vertical supports. This is for the clay. You see these little butterflies. I'll show you how to do those, as well as how to hang your plasters. You want these boards to be very firm so that they don't tip over. So that's why I added a little lip here so that they don't go tipping forward. Again, this is going to be the very first start of Édouard Lanteri's method for clay modeling. We'll study the features of the face, then the face and head. The next thing we need to do are construct little butterflies like this. This one's glued together, and I keep a box on butterflies, and when I have a little spare time I just make them. All they are 2 popsicle sticks glued together, and then you take the center, very gently, carefully drill a hole through the center. Make up several of these before you get into a project. That acts to support the clay, to keep your clay from slipping off your work. Preferably copper wire is the best because it will not rust. You can use aluminum. Steel will work, but it will create rust lines. I take the wire through the center and just kind of wrap it like so. And that begins your armature. Armature comes from the Latin to wrap wire. This is an example of an AC motor armature. It's based on magnetism and polarity. More importantly, notice carefully how the wire is wrapped. And so we're starting our armature. Okay, how to make this? You'll need water, you'll need glue, gloves, what do you call these, clothespins, get these at Walmart, and popsicle sticks, which you can get at Walmart too. Okay, and wire cutters and wire. Take 2 popsicle sticks and put water on them with the glue. I'm going to apply glue. You put the glue together. And put a clothespin. Give that 2 or 3 hours, the glue set. Then, at the end, if you need to, you can trim these with your wire cutters. And so, we want to measure up 14 inches. Strike a line. Go through 14 inches. There's our line. Now, this bottom support doesn't need to be as long, so I think 12 inches should be plenty. I like to have all of my lines similar, so these two boards together, I just strike my line across, and I like to have these about 12 inches. So there's going to be two cuts. Setting my saw to 45 degrees. Do is just lock this one in first. Okay, now it's got to come up a bit. Just tap it up. So we got a line. We want to make sure that these are even, that these edges are lined up. Then I can apply a clamp here. And kind of taking the guesstimate. Okay. We'll just kind of hold it in place. Add our reinforcement. Okay, this is the longest, the tallest. So we'll make a mark there. Now we want to hang it. It's got some hanging hardware in here, copper wire, so that it doesn't deteriorate with the plaster. So this wire is about 1.5 inches below this. So we want to put our hardware, our hanging hardware, somewhere in that vicinity. So this board, we're going to hang our plaster on. Now, what I did is I got the brass hanging hardware that you get at the hardware store, and you get a nice start on it. You want to get a heavy duty one. You don't want the plasters to fall down. Always a good idea to clamp your board down when you're doing this, that way it doesn't have to. Okay, that's as simple as that. So now this will hang here just fine. Let's check it out and see. Okay. But there we have plenty We have plenty of room down there. And all about like that. So that's going to be just fine. Okay.